Hi toy fans, it's Retro Toy Tuesday, and today we're going to take a look at some Lion King action figures from 1994. The retail price for these figures was around $4 each. That seems so cheap nowadays. I remember buying these figures before the Lion King movie was even in the theaters because I love both animals and action figures, and these combine those two interests into awesomeness. Let's start by taking a closer look at the adult lions. Here, from left to right, we have Scar, adult Simba, and Mufasa. Each one of these lions has an articulated tail that spins around, and their back legs swing forward and back. The front legs are connected to an action feature. The action feature is activated by pushing a button on the bottom of the mane of the lion's back. Mufasa's action feature is that his front legs swing back and forward, and his head moves from side to side. Adult Simba's action also causes movement in his front legs, but instead of his head moving, his lower jaw moves up and down. Scar's action feature moves his front legs, but especially that left leg, and his jaw opens and closes. Next, we have two of the trio of named hyenas from the movie. Banzai on the right was easily found in a release with Zazu, who we will look at soon. But if I'm remembering correctly, Shenzi on the left was only available in a large box set with Scar, Zazu, and Simba. That was really annoying because it meant in order to get Shenzi, you had to buy the duplicate figures in the set as well. The hyena's back legs move back and forward like the lions, and their front legs are tied into an action feature. When the button on Banzai's back is pushed, his front legs move along with his upper jaw and head. Shenzi's action feature also moves her front legs, but her whole head bobs up and down too. Unfortunately, the last hyena of the trio is Ed, who did not get an action figure. As a kid, this annoyed me greatly, and it still annoys me today because what's the point of only making two of the three named hyenas? At least Burger King made a toy of Ed, but I will leave that for another day. Next, we have young Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. Timon has no articulation at all. Pumbaa's legs swing back and forward. Simba has the same articulation in his legs, but also rotation on his tail and head. Pumbaa has an action feature that when his tail is pushed, his upper jaw swings up to open his mouth wide. Young Simba has no action feature. The final set of action figures are Rafiki, who was packaged with young Simba, and Zazu, who was packaged with Banzai the hyena. Zazu the bird has no articulation or action features. Rafiki is supposed to have his walking stick in his hand, but I searched all over the Pride Lands for it, and it's not to be found. Maybe Ed the hyena ran off with it. When a button on Rafiki's back is pushed, his arms move. It's designed to look like he's swinging his staff, if he actually had his staff, but without it, it just looks like he's really mad at Zazu. So overall, I have to say this line of toys is great, although I wish they would have made an action figure of Ed and some of the female characters like Simba's mom, young Nala, and adult Nala. In fact, if they made a couple color variations of the adult lionesses, you could recreate Simba's pride. And that's all the retro toy fun for today, but feel free to check out some of my other videos for more 80s and 90s toys. And you can subscribe if you'd like to stay updated with my content. Thanks for watching.